So next we're making our shepherd's pie recipe. First we want to clean our potatoes in the sink. Just scrub any dirt off of them and poke some holes in them with a fork just to make sure you get some aeration. And you want to put them in an oiled pan like so. And I just stuck them in with a squash at 450 for approximately 30 minutes and they got pretty soft. And then you want to put your meat, your onions, garlic, and thyme along with your mushrooms into your pan, and that should all pile up into one pan but then cook down into more of a smaller mixture. And then you want to put in your flour to kind of create a coherent pie filling. And then next we're gonna put in the beef broth, and that should just give it all more flavor and make everything come together just a little bit more. And then the Worcestershire sauce as well at this step, and both of those are going to cook down. You can put the peas in after and they can be frozen. They're just going to warm up with the entirety of the mixture. And I added salt and pepper at this stage. And you can do that later if you want to make it to taste. And here I'm peeling the sweet potatoes. And then I'll be mashing them just after and adding the cinnamon. It might be easier to use an Instapot or pressure cook them. I used the oven method and it worked just fine, but I know that with an Instant Pot it might come out a little more smooth and easier to mash. I think it also helps if you use more oil on the outside of the sweet potato. And then here I am just pouring in the mixture. There's my dog and my boyfriend. And then we just flatten that out in that pan and add that mashed topping. And just kind of cover the top. We don't have to make it perfect, it just has to look nice and homemade. And I left in a couple little scraps of sweet potato skin because I like the color, not because I miss them. And yeah, once you have it smoothed out, you're going to want to put it back into the oven at 350 degrees so that it gets a nice golden color on top. And then after you can take it out, you want to see bubbles around the sides of it before you take it out. Yeah, after you take it out, it should look somewhat like that. You can add basil if you'd like, or even rosemary sprigs would look pretty nice, but this is what I had in my garden.